We're about to approach a cobweb-infested building up ahead. A lot of movement here. What do you have to enlighten us to Person Undyne? What do you have to tell us? The signal is clogged with cobwebs. Jesus Christ. Guess before we continue on, actually, no, let's continue on. Forget it. We're in a cobweb-infested room. I'm a little confused as to what's happening here. Did you hear what they just said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. Okay. I heard that they hate spiders. I'm very certain I bought a spider donut at some point. I heard they love to stomp on them. Well, that's what us humans do. We're afraid of spiders in real life, you know. I heard they like to tear their legs off. That's not what we're not that crazy, though, in real life. We just simply don't like spiders. Ask Chilled Chaos. He would probably know the feeling. I heard... Oh, boy. It's that person I just met earlier. That they're awfully stingy with their money. You think your taste is too refined for our pastries, don't you, dearie? I disagree with that notion. I think your taste is exactly what this next batch needs. And mini-boss time! It is Muffet the Spider. Oh boy, and we also have to sacrifice our money. This is like a gambling mini-boss of all things. No, it actually isn't. Let's check. Attack 38.8, defense 18.8. If she invites you to invite you to her parlor, excuse yourself. Don't look so blue, my dearie. Uh-oh. We're being filled up with purple liquid. I can't seem to do much. I think purple's a better look on you. And we are trapped in the strange purple cobweb. This is the gimmick of this boss. Excuse me. Your soul turns purple, and you can only move on those certain lines. Which pretty much means that your movements are very restricted. Then basically you're free flowing. Red heart. So why don't we try to struggle against it? You try to struggle to escape the web. Muffet covers her mouth and giggles at you. Why so pale? You should be proud. So yeah, I'm just basically dodging with basically only the cardinal movements of up, left, right, down, and only on a line too. Muffet does a synchronized dance with the other spiders. Oh, you might also notice that the sign up next also signifies what attacks will be coming up. That's very important if you want to pay attention to her attacks. Struggles to escape the web. Muffet laps and claps her hands. Proud that you're going to make a delicious cake. Anyways. Ah, shit. This is looking great. Looks like a double spider attack coming up. So, you can obviously tell that Struggle isn't going to do much. You struggle to escape the web. Muffet is so amused by your antics that she gives you a discount. Let you go, don't be silly. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck on a cob and I can't seem to move that much. That's actually the best analogy. It is basically a more simple Frogger game. It sounds like freshly baked cobwebs. Who would ever eat cobwebs? So that's a real question. Let's try to struggle again. Struggle to escape the web, nothing happened. Alright. Soul's gonna make every spider very happy. I don't think my soul is gonna help the spider masses, as you can tell. My soul isn't that tasty. Oh god, we got a cupcake attack. So you guys might be wondering what the pay option is that you actually have to give up part of your money. I'll actually do it this time because it's very minimal and I can easily gain it back on the counter. So once you pay Muffet reduces her attack for this iteration. Oh, how rude of me! I almost forgot to introduce you to my pet. It's breakfast time, isn't it? Have fun, you two. Yep, this is basically the other main gimmick of this game. Of this one. We're being attacked by a cupcake pet. Your object of this cupcake pet attack is to basically reach your way to the top without actually being eaten by the cupcake pet. It's basically just keep mashing up as much as you can. It's not really that hard, although you can be prone to making a lot of mistakes. Also, you don't get your money back, so... And also, the price ante's up to 35G, so if you seem to be struggling a lot and you're okay with throwing away your money, you can pay Muffet to, you know, not really attack you as much. But otherwise, in this case, you have to basically keep dodging all of her attacks in this mini-boss run. This boss I had some issues with. The person who warned you, As you can tell, I am doing fantastic. Because fuck you, Muppet. All the spiders clap along to the music. I'd rather not have you clap along to the music at all, Miss Muppet. I'm gonna eat a ice cream just to be safe. Love yourself. I love you, indeed. Offered us a lot of money for your soul. Who is this hitman person that actually tried to kill us? Muppet forged a couple spiders. I don't like drinking spiders, you see? Let's struggle. You get the idea. And he had such a sweet smile. And what monster had a sweet smile? I was supposed to say sweet smile. That's the wrong words right there. Love it tightens up the web around you. I don't like being comforted by you, you greedy bastard. Strange, but I saw them. I swear I saw them in the shadows, changing shape. Well, if it's a shapeshifter, I would like to know more. Oh, the spiders clap along to the music. Also, the cupcake attack means we're gonna have to do another dodging of the cupcake pet that she has. So now let's just dodge it. Oh, it's lunchtime, isn't it? I forgot to feed my pet. I'd rather not be the food that you feed your cupcake pet is. More like I don't want to know what your cupcake pet is up to. I'm not a tasty soul, you see. Even if I'm a human, you know. You're not gonna let me go, aren't you? Alright. Let's be a regular spider attack. With that money, the spider clans can finally be reunited. Never knew that they were broken to begin with. Love and purge you, couple spiders. You haven't heard? Spiders have been trapped in the ruins for generations. Oh, right! That actually makes sense. Ah, shit. Probably explains why I saw the spider donations back at the ruins before. Even if they go under the doors, Nonan's fatal cold is impassable alone. I'm sorry you had to suffer through the cold. But I don't legitimately care for your spiders, you see. Got a double spider attack. But with the money from your soul, we'll be able to heat them a rented limo. Wow, that was a lot less hard than I thought it was. Oh, this upcoming attack is an ass sometimes. And with all of the leftovers, we could have a nice vacation, or even build a spider baseball field. Boy, you have interesting aspirations for your spiders. Unfortunately, I don't want to be a part of it. Am I thinking of a different... No, I'm thinking of... Oh, it's the Cupcake Man attack. Enough of that, it's time for dinner, isn't it? Yep. Oh, wow, great start. Looks like we have to dodge Cupcake Pet once again. Oh, shit. You're still alive? Yes, I'm still alive, but I'm glad that you freed me from your webs. Oh, my pet. Looks like it's time for dessert. Uh-oh, you got a memo. Huh? A telegram from the spiders of the ruins? What? They're saying that they saw you and you helped donate to their cause? Oh my, this has all been a big misunderstanding. I thought you were someone that hated spiders. The person who asked for that soul, they must have meant a different human in a striped shirt. Foreshadowing, by the way. Sorry for all of the trouble. I'll make it up to you. You can come back here anytime, and for no charge at all, I'll wrap you up and let you play with my pet again. I don't want to be eaten. I'm kidding. I'll spare you now. I'll be spared, thank you very much. And for no XP and no gold. That was such a cheap game. That was fun. See you again, dearie. So basically, if you did not buy the spider donuts back at the ruins, you actually have to take on an extended Muppet fight. But because I actually did all the way back at the ruins, you basically skip out on skip out on the extended boss fight. You basically shortened the boss fight just by buying a spider donut from the ruins. Let that sink in for a minute. What else do you have? There you are, dear. You are always welcome to in my parlor. Just stay on your best behavior. When I've learned about this, my face had this sudden I had this sudden shock on my face because of how ridiculous it is that your actions count either against you or for you. That's all I have to say to that. Oh, great, this one. What do you have? It's a poster of Mettaton's latest stage performance. A tragic tale of two star-crossed lovers kept apart by the tides of fate. Looks like it's almost time for the performance. Alright, I'd like to have front row seats. Wait, I'm part of the show? Oh, that human. Could it be? Oh no. My one true love. Oh dear. Why are you wearing a dress? Why is a robot wearing a dress like this? This is a little insane. I also am not gonna sing to the lyrics. Forbids your stay. Why are there pink... This is such... What kind of performance is this? Why can't I get out of here? So sad. So that you're going to the dungeon. Well, Toodles! What? Why am I... What is that trapdoor shenanigans? Oh no, whatever shall I do? My love has been cast away into the dungeon. A dungeon with a puzzle so dastardly, my paramour will surely perish. Recognize these tiles from papyrus times ago? You name it, you have to do it anyway. The horrible color tile maze. Each color tile has its own sadistic function. For example, green tile sounds like a noise, and then you must fight a monster. Red tiles will... Actually, wait a second. Didn't we see this puzzle about 100 rooms ago? Exactly. Papyrus introduced you to this puzzle. You better hope you were taking your notes, because you actually have to do it anyway against Mettaton. And this is... And believe it or not, it's the dastardly... Your actions, you have to remember your actions from many things ago, because once you believe it's just a small little story hilarity, it becomes important later on. That's right, you remember all the rules, don't you? Great. Then I won't waste your time repeating them. Oh, and you better hurry, because if you don't get through it in 30 seconds, yep, 30 seconds. Fire. You'll be incinerated by these jets of fire. There's no jets. My poor love, I'm so filled with grief, I can't stop laughing. Well, fuck you too, Mettaton. Well, fuck you too. Good luck. Alright. What is this puzzle? I hate this so much. Wow, I can't even get past the first iteration. Are you wow. I couldn't even get through the first iteration. That was just a sad performance. Ooh, I'm sorry, it looks like you're out of time. Here comes the flames, darling. Through the fire and the flames, we carry on. We're about to be incinerated, aren't we? They're closing in. Yes, thank you for the most important melodrama moment in the history of entertainment, Mettaton. I just like how Frisk isn't even panicking, or excuse me, spoiler alerts. I like how the main character isn't actually panicking. Any minute now. He's just standing there. I fucked... Shut up, Blue! Watch out! I'll save you. I'm hacking into the firewall right now. Oh no! How could this happen? Foiled again by the brilliant Dr. Alphys. That's right! Come on, Mettaton. Give up already. You'll never be able to defeat us. Not as long as we work together. Sounds very cliché, Alphys. Your puzzle's over. Now go home and leave us alone. Puzzle? Over? Alphys, darling, what are you talking about? Did you forget what the green tiles do? They make a sound. Then you had to fight a monster. Well, darling, that monster is me! Mettaton Iteration 2 begins! Same thing. More mini-boss. I guess it's a mini-boss, if anything. Is that your phone? You better answer it. Hey, this seems bad, but don't worry. There's one last thing I installed on your phone. You see that yellow button? Go to this phone's act menu and press it. Alright. What is this yellow button that it does? You press the yellow button. The phone is resonating with Mettaton's presence. This is it, darling. Say goodbye. What? What? Now press Z. Alright, so I'm playing a space shooter. Oh, you've defeated me. How can this be? You were stronger than I thought, etc. The etc. was definitely necessary. Whatever. Looks like you beat him. You did a really good job out there. I don't know if I've actually defeated him. All thanks to you. Yep, all thanks to you. What? No, I mean, you're the one doing everything cool. I just wrote some silly programs on for your phone. Hey, this might sound strange, but can I tell you something? But before I met you, I didn't really like myself very much. For a long time, I felt like a total screw-up. Like I couldn't do anything without letting everyone down. But guiding you has made me feel a lot better about myself. So thanks for letting me help you. Anyway, we're almost at the core. It's just past MTT Resort. Come on, let's finish this. By the way, this is how much ground I had to make up. I literally failed within the first 5 columns of the puzzle. That was the saddest performance of the puzzle I've ever done. Oh, great. It's the Ice Cream Man. Hey, it's you again. Business is excellent here. These two fellas bought all of my ice cream. I've actually sold out of everything. Sorry. Wait, I've still got something for you. A big smile. How about that? Thank you. Thank you, you're a great Ice Cream Man. Oh, hey. We're, like, taking a brain check on that killing you thing. Like, don't tell Undyne about this, okay? He seems happy. Okay. So it looks like... But if you get further into the maze, you have a bit longer in the battle. It's if I could have actually made it through the maze, but the thing is, I didn't even make it. I wasn't even close. Oh, looks like we're right floor 3. What do you have to say? Hey, did you remember my name? Did you? Oh yes, you are Heat's Flames Man. But what? You remember? How could I be so easily defeated? I'll always remember what you remembered. Wow, that was fun. Is there anything else that I need to know? Right floor 2, right floor 1. We're in right floor 3. I want to check what right floor 2 is real quickly before anything important. Oh, it's Sans. Thank you. Hey, Niblis, how's it going? These were Poke contests. How was did you go back to Kots? Were you back at KotsCon today, by the way? Anyways. Oh, great plot development. So I didn't save, so let's just continue on. What do you have to say to us, Sans? Hey, I heard you were going to the core. How about grabbing some dinner with me first? Well, sure. Why not? Great, thanks for treating me. Over here, I know a shortcut. How many shortcuts do you know, Sans? And how did we still end up in the restaurant? Well, here we are. So, your journey's almost over, huh? You must really want to go home. Hey, I know the feeling, Butto. Though, maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you. Down here, you've already got food, drink, friends. It's what you have to do. Really worth it? Is what you really have to do really worth it, got it? Ah, forget it. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, kid. Hey, let me tell you a story. Alright, so I'm a sentry in Snowdin's forest, right? I sit out there and watch for humans. It's kind of boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's this huge locked door. So remember the locked door that I got stumped on and then had a huge revelation about? This is important now. And it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day, I'm knocking them out, like usual. I knock on the door and say knock-knock. And suddenly, from the other side, I hear a woman's voice. Who is there? So, naturally, I respond, dishes. Dishes who? Dishes a very bad joke. Yup. No, that was the one. Okay, got it. Then she just howls with laughter. Like it's the best joke she heard in 100 years. So I keep them coming, and she keeps laughing. She's the best audience I've ever had. Then, after a dozen of them, she knocks and says, knock knock. I say, who's there? Old lady. Old lady who? Oh, I did not know you could yodel. Oh my god. Wow. Needless to say, this woman was extremely good. We kept telling each other jokes for hours. Eventually, I had to leave. Papyrus gets kind of cranky without his bedtime story. But she told me to come by again, so I did. And then I did again, and again. It's a thing now. Telling bad jokes through the door. It rules. One day, though, I noticed she wasn't laughing very much. I asked her what was up, and she told me something strange. If a human ever comes through this door, could you please promise something? Watch over them, and protect them, will you not? Now, I hate making promises, and this woman, I don't even know her name, but someone who sincerely likes bad jokes has an integrity you can't say no to. Well, you have a point. Do you get what I'm saying? That promise I made to her? You know what would have happened if she hadn't said anything? Buddy? You'd be dead where you stand. Hey, lighten up, bucko. I'm just joking with you. Besides, haven't I done a great job protecting you? I mean, look at yourself. You haven't died a single time. Fuck you, Sans. You haven't seen the worst of me yet. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? Am I wrong? Exactly! Heh. Well, that's all. Take care of yourself, kid. Because someone really cares about you. So, that was the important part here. The fact that Sans knocks on the locked door that he pressed knock jokes in, and there's a woman on the other side of the door. Remember at the beginning of the game when we entered the ruins, there was a woman goat that took care of us. I don't really recall her name, but yeah, exactly. I don't really recall her name, but she perfectly describes the description that Sans was describing. So, I mean, sounds really funny, don't you think? And the fact that she recognized that a human left the door, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same thing the goat woman wanted us to do, except she told us to not come back. As I came in, I realized I forgot to make a reservation, but I didn't want to look like I messed up, so I kept walking in anyway. Now I'm just kind of consuming dew off of this ficus. That's called really screwing up. So, yeah. I know I'm beating around the bush with that, but it was kind of. But if it isn't obvious, you have to figure it out sometime. That's a joke, right? Yeah, it actually is, Nibeless. Don't worry. If you actually believe me, you shouldn't have. Originally, we dug mazes with puzzles in order to foil human attacks, but now, building things winding and confusing, it's some awful tradition. You can't go, ugh, 2 feet up without being up to your armpits in puzzles. I work at the core. The inside is a maze made of swappable parts. That means we can shuffle the layout at will. Boy, was today a fun way. Fun day. I sure love puzzle. Don't worry, Nibus. I was legitimately joking. I'm the resort comedian. I'm very funny. People laugh at my jokes. Haven't I seen you before? Now my son. He wants to be a comedian like his father. Oh! The correlation kicks in here. But his jokes aren't funny. He tells these awful puns. He's an embarrassment to our family. Ha 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 ha. That's not funny. Since his mother passed on, he couldn't stand living at home anymore. So he ran away. I haven't seen him since. I'm a terrible father. Ha 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 ha. That's not funny. That's Snowdrake's dad, by the way. Blub blub. You'll have to reserve a table to eat here. You'll also need to reserve your chair, your silverware, your food, your... What is the other thing that you're asking us to reserve? No, there's a fountain of Mettaton. Royal Memorial Fountain, built 2001X. Mettaton added last week. Relaxing atmosphere at this hotel. It fills with determination. We got enough determination to fill already, so I'm gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we get to explore the hotel and maybe progress further into the story. And I think I'm gonna love this next part a lot more than I think I would. See you guys in a bit. By the way, guys, I was legitimately joking. If I was serious, I probably would have had it with the most striking, questionable impression on my face. Actually, I don't even know if I'm joking anymore. Enough of this BS. I'll see you around.